Oh. Oh, the metalwork, it's terrible, honestly. So 15 years ago, I embarked on one dangerous explore. Look at that swell there. Good, isn't it? Fucking hell. What are we doing? Metal beam. Yeah. And then across that girder, because it looks fairly safe-ish. But I'll test it anyway. Is this the concrete bit, I think, now? Sort of. So, where are we? Rock Ferry, and I'm going to attempt the Rock Ferry pier yet again. So 15 years ago, long before YouTube, me and a fellow explorer, we actually got to the crane, which is just out of shot there. And the crane's gone because it collapsed and fell into the River Mersey. Now, I don't know the exact date when this was built, but looking at the structure, there's holes in all the metalwork, and it's just proper dodgy. It's creaking as I'm walking now. The tide is coming in. I don't quite know how far I'm going to go because no, it just looks, I just don't fancy falling into the Mersey. But anyway, I'm going to give it a go, even if I just climb up on top of it and just take some photographs and get some footage. I'll be quite happy with that. But yeah, wow. And along the way, I'm going to show some old photographs I took 15 years ago. 2010 was the last time I was here, and what an absolutely glorious day. So wow, I'm actually shitting it, to be honest with you. I don't know why. I mean, you know, 15 years ago I had big balls. As you get older, your balls slightly shrink, mainly due to age, and just like I'm looking at it thinking, hang on, I'm nearly 50, can I still climb? So anyway, without further ado, let's attempt the Rock Ferry pier in 2025. Right, so welcome to the Rock Ferry waterfront. Now I'm going to show you the slipway now. Now, just before we go, Rock Ferry slipway, warning, private slipway, uneven, slippery surface, please take care. And all that thing you need to know there. Do we really need to know? No, we don't. So I'm going to take a walk down this little slipway and explain what it is. Yeah, Rock Ferry Beach apparently. 15 years ago I was here, I couldn't believe it. So it looked a whole lot different back then. So the tide is out. And this is the current state of this pier. Fucking hell, yeah. So 15 years ago, all this, I could access it from here. So all this has fell in, or it's just crumbled. Yeah, I remember it well. There's a couple of boats in there, I think, all just rotting away. Right, so just before we try and climb aboard this thing, this slipway that I'm on right here, this beautiful, is it cobbles? I don't want to say cobbles because I offend people. Whatever it is, right? So this is the oldest structure built into the River Mersey, dating back to 1820. And it's still in use to this day. There is a boating club just there, and they use it to exit and enter the Mersey. Now, it was built originally for a ferry service, and as it stands at the moment, it is grade 2 listed. So we're going to see if we can climb. Yeah, we can definitely climb up on that, not a problem. So there's a couple of workies over there. I don't think this has got anything to do with them. So in terms of how far we're going to go, oh, I don't know. So it basically just goes out into the Mersey and then hooks like that, like a crooked finger, I've read somewhere. So yeah, I think we might take a chance on this today. So obviously I don't want to alert any coast guards or emergency services, but looking at the structure, when you get up there, it doesn't look too bad. But yeah, you've got all kinds of people here that could just, you know, basically blow you up and or whatnot. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to whack on the head cam and we're going to try and climb aboard this thing. Let's just take a look. The tide is coming in actually at the moment. I think it was low tide at about 9 o'clock and it's high tide. Let me just get the watch. I think it's high tide about 12:39. And I have checked tide times and this tide is coming in. So by the time we reach dinner time or whatever, this tide will be fully in. You can see on this slipway where it's tried to get repaired and they put some blocks in to stop any movement of the bricks. But yeah, grade 2 listed, absolutely fantastic. You can see there, I think these have been put in to kind of support it if it falls. And this thing here, yeah, it's definitely to support that, because if that wasn't there, I think it'd just be like a domino effect. The whole thing would just bloody well go in. Right, how do we attack this? You can hear it actually moving. You can hear it creaking. Right. Oh, it tripped over there. I think we can get up there, to be honest with you. Climb up that, just there like that. Because the further we go out, the harder it is to climb up. But I don't know if you can hear that. Listen to that creaking. Right, here we go. Yeah, it's going to have to be here, isn't it? Up that, onto that, hand in there. Oh, this looks easy. Yeah, this is easy. Oh. Are we on? Yes, we're on, I think. You can hear it creaking. Oh my God. Right, here we go. We are done. You can see bits of, you can see how high I am there. You know what? Let's stop piss farting about and get up here. Ooh. Righty ho. So we're on. Now, I don't think I'm going to walk down there because someone over there waving. Righty ho, take this real slow, real easy. This is knackered, this. Wow. So there is no way in the world I am going to go any further down there. Wow. So years and years ago, I would have, and I did, and I got to buy the crane, and I'll whack some photographs up right now. But this, it's collapsed in many sections, so I'm not going to bother. I am literally going to take a few photographs, probably get up onto here, walk across that. But look at the state. I think I'm actually in the strongest point now. This is quite high, this. So it would be very stupid of me to go any further. Wow, this is absolutely and well and truly knackered. I'm going to stand up anyway, take some photographs, and then we're going to get off. It's rotten this, lad, I tell you. This is bloody rotten. How am I going to get up here? So I don't want to stand on that because it's fucking dilapidated. All good. Fucking hell, you can hear it creaking, proper creaking. Take it slow. I'm actually shitting it, to be fair, like. Wow, you can hear it creaking. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've been on structures like this in the past. This one is a little bit too much. No. So I was open to walk across here, I think. See this pipe just there? Years ago, it went right up to here. And this is where I walked. So I used that pipe to walk across. But there is no way I'm going across that to access that pipe. So I don't know if any of my weight will make this thing just go into the Mersey, because this wood is absolutely soft. And this metalwork here is just proper. Wow. So I think that is deemed as the Wirral's most dangerous explore. And we're going to get off it pretty quick. We're going to go on the climb down. Get some air. If you guys are watching, thumbs up again. I know to give me the thumbs up and that, but I don't know if they're going to be phoning the authorities. So yes, we're going to call that one a day, I think. Right, so let's go. Easy way up. Is it going to be as easy on the way down? Wow. Oh, I wanted to go further. I just can't. I can't risk it. I can't risk falling in. I can't risk wasting the Coast Guard's time. I can't risk my life, to be fair. I've done it. I've always wanted to return as a YouTuber. 15 years it's been. And look at the state of it. Would you do this? No, neither would I. So I'm gonna climb down here. This metal is bad, really bad. Whew. Wow. I think these things are best to be done at weekends. Oh, the metalwork is terrible, honestly. Do you know what? It doesn't look that high from up there, but bloody hell. It's high. I need to get my foot in. Metal beam, strong, strong. Foot in, hand in. Where are we here? Oh shit. I say it was easy. It was easy on the way up, not as easy on the way down. Fixed glasses, fixed cam. Yeah, it's bad this. It's really bad. Hold. Hand in, hand in. There we go. Right. Yeah, that's pretty bad, that. To be fair, like, here we go. I'd like to say back on dry land, but it's clearly not.
Home point updated.
Right, let's take a little fly down. So the sun is in and out the clouds, so just bear with me on the hour exposure. Just get away from the bloody sun actually so I can see the screen. Right, so we're in a yellow zone, which means it's like a wildlife zone it's got around here. But where I'm at the moment, it's actually just outside of that, so we should be alright. So I'm just going to take a little fly down, see the current state of this pier from the air. Let's get lined up with the, that's it, there we go. Wow, look at it, man. You don't really need to go that high, to be fair, like. Still got line of sight on the old drone. Nice and calm, perfect flying conditions. Let's go up a little bit. What I've got to watch out for is the seagulls and that. They do not like the owl drones. So let's just go across here. So the cranes are around about there. Wow, I remember it well. Wow, look at the state of it. I think that's remains of the crane, is it? It won't dwell too long here because seagulls go off the bloody heads. Wow. And there's that grade 2 listed pier. Well, the slipway, sorry, I should say, not pier. Pier's next to it. Or the jetty. And we're going to come into land. Here I am there. There she comes. There's me just, or a couple of seagulls. There we go. Let's make a rapid descent. So there's a guy here in a boat. I might see if I can speak to him, see what he says about this place. So I've just spoke to that local there who's going out to one of his boats in the Mersey. So what he said was that this part at the start here, it hasn't actually collapsed. They started to cut it down years ago, and that pipe that I wanted to get on, apparently when they cut the pipe, oil just pissed all into the Mersey. And like he just said there, I don't know how they got away with it. So yeah, he's going out on his little boat. I think he's got one just there, that yellow one. So yeah, tide's coming in. I think I have done my bit for today. Can I still climb at the age of 47? Yes, I can. There's years left of me, yeah. So yeah, what an absolutely glorious place though. Look at it, just absolutely. It's 28 degrees, I think, or 25 or something like that. It's hot anyway. So yeah, wow. So anyway, yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next adventure.